Welcome back to Americhick Art. My name is Vicky, and today we are unboxing Jazza's Jazzy Art Box. I know it's been all over the web, but I finally got mine in the mail, and I can't wait to open it up. So let's get to unboxing. So before we unbox, here are a few shots of the outside of the box, just to give you an idea what it looks like. Anyways, I want to say my thank you to Jazza and to Smart Art Box for putting together a wonderful art supply box. Ooh. Now, I don't want to be cutting my box up, but I still wish. Orange paper, the thank you card, and the supplies list. I've already seen the video, so I know what I'm getting. Again, with all the purchases that everybody else is doing, you can get this code for Smart Art Box. I'm not a big fan of their subscription service, but if you are wanting to learn, use Jazzy35 in their promotion code. Bookmark. I might just laminate this so it doesn't bend up. I actually am an avid reader, so classic Jazza avatar. I actually miss this dude. The artwork. So, onto the supplies. Graphics, fine liners in 0.2, 0.4, 0.8, and a brush. Focus. There we go. I can't wait to try these all out. Faber, Castell, Polychromos. These are what I really wanted in the box. I love color pencil art. So the color selection's back here, and the information. I know this is a Tombow brush pen. My Japanese isn't all that good, so I'm not even gonna try. But I have seen these. The Zebra mechanical pencil. Come on, focus. Feels lightweight actually to me. I'm used to heavier pencils, so I'll have to try this out. Ooh. These I've been looking forward to too. The Jazza's hand-picked color selection. I don't think I'm gonna just throw this part out either. So here are the colors if you want to go pick them out yourself. Express It blending card. Ooh. I've never used this type of paper before. I know this is marker paper, but it is like, it feels nice and thick. It doesn't feel like it's super flimsy like the other marker paper I've used. Quote-unquote dust-free eraser. I know it produces some dust. I like erasers that have a sleeve. If you've been on my channel before, you know I use plenty of these. My N15 is starting to wear down, and I'm actually looking forward to using this. A Prismacolor Cola Race colored pencil. I do have the Crayola version of these. They're not too bad, but this one is the industry standard. The Sigma Uniball Signo Broad. I actually have the silver and gold versions of these, and I actually like it, but I've never had the white, and the white's basically what I see all over YouTube, and I can't wait to use this one. I've been trying to track it down forever. This is the holy grail of white gel pen. The pencil case. I actually like the canvas feel. This will come in handy a lot. I use a canvas roll, and it's not exactly the best feeling, but this is nice and slim. This will hold basically the supplies in here and then some. I'm actually looking forward to that one. And this should be the final piece in here, I'm pretty sure. Yep, the Nostalgy Sketchbook. I just recently got a sketchbook. I just decorated the thing, but let me try this out. It's a 190 GSM. This is actually the roughly the sweet spot I like to be in, between 180 and 300 GSM, because I use a lot of water-based products. So I'm gonna open this up. We're gonna swatch all this materials, and we're going to do a small piece of artwork in the sketchbook. I won't use it in my use the markers in my current sketchbook because of how thick the paper is. It'll absolutely absorb the alcohol ink, and it'll run my new markers dry, and I don't want to do that. So here's an overview of everything that came in the box. I wanted to at least do a nice photo before they got all used up. So now on to swatching the art supplies and about the art supplies themselves. Again, this was a well thought out box. I actually found that everything was easily usable except for that Cola Race. I'm not a fan of the Cola Race pencil. The same problem I have with my regular Prismacolor Scholar colored pencils, I have with this thing. Even the Premier pencils, I have the same problem. It breaks. The lead inside breaks. I don't know if it's the formula or whatever, but it may have dropped in transit. I don't think USPS is very delicate when it comes to these types of boxes, but when I went to go sharpen it, it took me 3 or 4 times to try to get a sharp point without the lead coming out. But I do get the idea of the Color Race pencil. It's meant to not show up on animation cameras, and it helps define your character a bit. It helps to blur the lines so that when you go back to trace and outline it, you can get cleaner lines and still erase underneath. I loved everything else in the box. I especially love that gel pen. It did its job. It worked a lot better than any jelly roll has ever done for me. A few thoughts on the sketchbook. Markers do bleed through. It's going to happen. It's not special formulated marker paper, so I'm not going to blame the sketchbook. The paper is really smooth. There's barely any tooth to it, but it feels really nice under the hand. And it's hardbound. It's not going to lay flat for a while, and I don't mind that, but it's just going to be really hard to work around when it comes to trying to do a piece on the back side of the paper. So, a few thoughts on the colored pencils. They're my second favorite thing in this box. The first being the gel print. They're so vibrant, they're so smooth, and I really like them. I do have a couple thoughts on the markers themselves. The brush is more flexible than what I'm used to, and the bullet nib is just as hard as I'd like it to be. I enjoyed using them, but it was so hard to predict where the brush was going to be if I pushed a little too hard and I went over. So I have to learn to deal with that. They blend amazingly tip to tip. I didn't try the other way, but still, tip to tip was where it was at for me. So before I get into the piece, I want to say that I picked up several techniques from watching Jazza himself. I have been following Jazza since I started my journey in learning the fundamentals, probably for a little bit over a year and a half ago. To say I enjoy his content is an understatement. And one of the techniques you're going to see in this video that I used was the tip-to-tip marker blending technique. I think I've seen him do it once, but he's the one I picked it up from. And when I'm lacking in creativity or that creative feeling, I go watch a couple of his videos and try to relax, try to get my brain to flow. So, to talk about the inspiration for this art piece, it's a small art piece. It's just my dabble with the art supplies. Just wanted to get a feel for some of them. Anyways, whenever I dabble, I do my avatar and original character, Kale. Since he's my avatar, it's easy to dabble with him, as I tend to draw him a lot. I'll be doing a full dive of art supplies further down the road, but for now, this just felt right. So, Kale's creativity, personality-wise, is still childlike. He is advanced in his technology, but really childlike when it comes to actual understanding. He gets frustrated easily. He likes simplicity. So I wanted to imitate that in what he drew. Well, I drew him with a little bit more finesse. So before closing out this video, I do want to say a big thank you to Jazza for putting together this art box. It is going to be a long process of learning how to use these supplies correctly, but it is so worth it. It was what I needed to boost my creativity, especially this round. So from Kale and myself, thank you. Thank you, Jazza. Again, thank you, Jazza, for partnering with a art subscription box to come up with a art supply essentials, basically. I did enjoy using all these supplies. Anyways, if you want to see more of my journey, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to get notified when I post a video. I post every Saturday about 9 a.m. Central. Hit the like button if you like this video, and please leave a comment of what you would like to see me draw with this box. I'd love to get some input. Thank you and have a good day.